Welcome. If you are listening to this, you are likely dreaming of Jamaica. Maybe you have already booked your ticket and you are staring at a calendar, counting down the days. Or maybe you are just closing your eyes, imagining the sun on your skin and the rhythmic sound of the Caribbean Sea. We are going to take a journey today. Not just to Jamaica, but through it. Because the truth is, a vacation does not start when you check into your hotel. It does not start when you put your feet in the sand. It starts the moment the wheels of your plane touch the tarmac. But let us be honest for a second. We all know that arrival moment can be stressful. You have been on a plane for 4, maybe 6 hours. The air is recycled. Your legs are stiff. You land at Montego Bay or Kingston, and the pilot comes on the intercom to tell you it is 85 degrees outside. You step off the plane, and that humidity hits you. That sweet, thick island air. It feels amazing. But then you enter the immigration hall. Then customs. And then the sliding glass doors open, and you walk out into the arrivals hall. For most travelers, this is the chaos zone. 100 people shouting, asking if you need a taxi. Buses idling with diesel fumes. People herding you into lines. You check your watch. You just want a cold drink and a quiet seat. Now, pause that image. I want you to imagine a different version. The glass doors slide open. You scan the crowd. You are not looking for a taxi. You are not looking for a bus line. You are looking for your name. And there it is. A clean, professional sign held by a smiling local host. They are not shouting. They are waiting just for you. They take your bags. They walk you past the chaos, past the buses, straight to a private air-conditioned vehicle that is already cool and waiting. The door closes. The noise of the airport disappears. You hear a soft click as the seatbelt fastens. Your driver turns around, smiles, and hands you an ice-cold red stripe beer or a bottle of chilled water. That is the exhale. That is when your vacation actually begins. This is the experience provided by Aurum transfers. And for the next while, I am going to walk you through exactly how we turn that stressful arrival into the best drive of your life, whether you are landing in Montego Bay, Kingston, or the new Fleming Airport in Ocho, Rios. Let us talk about the options, because a lot of people do not realize they have a choice. When you book a vacation package, it often comes with free transfers. That sounds great on paper. But the reality is, the shared bus. We call it the milk run. You get on a large coach bus. You sit there for 45 minutes waiting for other flights to land because they have to fill the seats. Then, once you finally leave the airport, you stop at 3, maybe 4 other resorts before you get to yours. If you are the last stop, you might lose 2 hours of your first day sitting on a bus. Time is the one thing you cannot buy back on vacation. If you spend thousands of dollars on a trip, those first 2 hours are worth a lot more than the money you save taking the bus. Aurum Transfers offers the alternative. Private. Just you and your party. No waiting for strangers. No stopping at other hotels. Let us talk about where you are going. Because Jamaica is bigger than most people think. It is an island of mountains, rivers, and winding coastlines. Most of you will land at Sangster International Airport, known as MBJ. This is the heartbeat of tourism. If you are heading to Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, or Negril, this is your hub. When you book a private transfer with Aurum, you are not just booking a ride. You are booking a guided tour of the North Coast. Let us say you are heading to Ocho Rios. Maybe you are staying at the Moon Palace, or the Rios, or the legendary Jamaica Inn. The drive is about 90 minutes. In your private Aurum car, we hit the North Coast Highway. To your left, you have the turquoise ocean crashing against the cliffs. To your right, the green hills of Trelawney. Your driver is not just a driver. He is your host. As you pass through Falmouth, he will point out the historic Georgian architecture. He will tell you about the luminous lagoon, where the water glows at night. We pass Discovery Bay, where Columbus supposedly first landed. We pass Runaway Bay, and the whole time, you are in control. Do you want to stop for jerk chicken? This is the secret perk of private transport. If you are hungry, just ask. We can stop at Scotchy's. 10 minutes later, you could be eating the best smoked chicken of your life, wrapped in foil with festival dough on the side. You absolutely cannot do that on a shared bus. Or maybe you are heading west. Maybe you are going to Negril. The drive to Negril is legendary. It takes about an hour and a half from Montego Bay, curving around the coastline. This is the 7-mile beach territory. When you ride with Aurum to Negril, you watch the landscape change. The busy city of Montego Bay fades away. The road narrows. The vegetation gets lusher. You start seeing the small fruit stands on the side of the road, selling jelly coconuts and mangoes. You will pass through the town of Lucia. It is a quiet, historic town with a beautiful harbor. And then you hit the Strip, the famous 7-mile beach. Our drivers know every resort here, from the big Rios Palace to the hidden gems on the cliffs like the Rock House or the Caves. If you are staying on the cliffs, known as the West End, the roads are twisty. You want a driver who knows them. Our team drives these roads every single day. They know where the potholes are. They know how to navigate the narrow turns smoothly so you do not spill your drink. And speaking of staying connected, our vehicles are equipped with Wi-Fi. You can FaceTime your family back home right from the car. Show them the ocean out the window. Make them jealous before you even check in. Now, let us talk about the travelers who want something different. The travelers landing in Kingston at Norman Manley International, known as KIN. This is the capital, the cultural soul of Jamaica. If you are landing in Kingston, you might be heading to a business meeting in New Kingston. Or maybe you are taking the long, beautiful drive over the mountains to Port Antonio. The drive from Kingston to Ocho Rios is an engineering marvel now. It is called the North-South Highway. It cuts right through the mountains. You go from sea level to thousands of feet up, surrounded by mist and ferns, and then drop back down to the beach on the other side. It is spectacular. And we have to mention the newest player in the game. Fleming International Airport, known as OCJ, named after the man who wrote James Bond, right here in Jamaica. If you were lucky enough to fly into OCJ, you are landing practically in Ocho Rios. It is a small, exclusive airport. When you land there, you do not want a taxi. You want an arrival that matches the style of the airport. You want an Aurum black car waiting for you. It is quick, it is seamless, and you will be at your villa in Oracabessa or GoldenEye in 20 minutes. Safety is a massive priority for us. We are fully licensed by the Jamaica Tourist Board. In Jamaica, you look for the red license plates. That means the vehicle is insured and authorized for public transport. We do not use robot taxis. Every driver is vetted, trained, and professional. We also offer something very important: fixed pricing. Travel can be unpredictable, but your costs should not be. You can go on our website, aurum-transfers.com, enter your hotel, and you see the price. That is it. No surprises. No tourist tax added when you land. No haggling on the curb. We also track your flight. We know that travel is messy right now. Flights get delayed. Connections get missed. If you are delayed 3 hours, we wait. We do not charge you extra for a delayed flight. If you land early, we are already there. We monitor the flight status in real time so that when you walk out those doors, we are the first thing you see. Our fleet is designed for comfort. We have the Reggae Ride Wagon for couples or small families. These are comfortable sedans that get you there efficiently. We have the Ochi Luxe vans for larger families who need room for luggage and legroom. And for those who want to arrive in style, we have the Erie Island SUVs. Leather seats, climate control, and a smooth ride regardless of the road conditions. So why choose Aurum? There are many ways to move around Jamaica, but we believe that vacation time is the most valuable currency you have. Every minute you spend waiting for a bus is a minute you are not on the beach. Every minute you spend haggling with a taxi driver is a minute of stress you did not need. Let us handle the road. You just handle the relaxation. Head over to aurum-transfers.com. Let me spell that for you. That is a aurum-transfers.com. You can book in 2 easy steps. Tell us your flight number. Tell us what you want to drink. We will keep it cold for you. We cannot wait to welcome you home. See you soon in Jamaica.